Good morning, a nice Yorkshire tea. Oh, I keep forgetting to put my phone in landscape. And now it's upside down. Brilliant.
I am super excited. I just got home from work and I have received my first Hope on Prescription letter. Oh, it's all becoming so real. So I now officially have a bank specifically for Hope on Prescription to put all of my sponsors and donations and funding in there. Thank you so much to everyone. And this is so exciting. It's like level up, level up. Pow! So I'm back from my holiday and it was wonderful. It was a really nice experience. We had lots of fun, lots of laughter, just generally a nice break, and it was well needed for us all. Thank you so much to my son LJ for winning that holiday for us. It was wonderful. Anyway, so now that I'm back, I want to get straight back into doing The Universe Has Your Back and sharing the exercises. So in chapter 3, I did share a few universal lessons, but I really want to talk to you a little bit more about the exercises in themselves. But before I do so, I wanted to point out a very important piece that I actually read in here. You have two choices. We all have two choices. We either learn through the perception of love or we learn through the perception of fear. It's all about choice, and you can decide whatever situation that you are being presented with, whatever universal assignment that is being handed to you right now. Perceive it through love instead of perceiving it through fear, because then you're going to live a much happier and healthier lifestyle. I'm going to go further into this exercise today and talk to you a little bit more about it. So, chapter 3 is essentially all about recognizing the assignments that you are being given by the universe and seeing what the assignments are. Accept it, acknowledge it, sit down with it, and figure it out. What are your fear-based beliefs around this assignment? How can you see this assignment through love? You've got to be honest with yourself and honor your feelings, and really go through the circumstance and sit down and say, okay, so this is the situation and these are my limiting beliefs or my fears around the situation. And then flip it. Start to really figure out how you can change how you feel about that situation. Look at honoring your feelings. It's okay to feel sad, or it's okay to feel angry. This is human nature. We have feelings, and this is just how we operate. Honor those feelings, sit with them, feel them, discover where in your body that you're feeling them, and then sit down with yourself and learn to start letting them go. It's also really important that you recognize that we cannot change these assignments. These assignments are going to come to you no matter what your circumstances are. You could be the most successful person in the world and you still have assignments to deal with. You could be the poorest person in the world and you still have assignments. You could be happy, you could be anything in the world, but we still have these assignments that we need to show up for. When you're going through your day to day and you start to notice that you have an assignment, sit with it. There is a beautiful meditation in this book and it is on page 45, right? And you can sit with these feelings and learn to let it move through your body. Learn to see the things that you're playing in your mind. Let it play out. Let yourself feel these emotions, but then let yourself heal. That is so important. Give yourself space. Not many people, and actually I've spoken to a few people recently about this, not many people are willing to sit with those feelings and to see the feelings for what they are and then to let them go. The only way that we can ever truly heal from something is if we are willing to sit down and to face up to the feelings, to face up to the assignments, and then to show up to make your healing happen. When you welcome in an assignment, sorry, I can't get my words out. When you welcome in an assignment, ask yourself these questions. What is it that the assignment is trying to teach me? And what am I supposed to learn here? What is it? figure it out, like sit with it and try to understand it, especially if it's something that you've been presented with again and again and again. You need to sit there and figure out, what am I supposed to learn, and how can I learn this through love? Out of habit, we tend to learn things through fear, and we tend to use past experiences to unhinge certain situations. But really sit with it and ask yourself these questions. What am I supposed to learn? And if you don't know the answer to what am I supposed to learn, look at what could I learn? What is it that I could potentially learn? And how could what I'm learning potentially help someone else? So then if you look at it from somebody else's perspective, you may get the answers that you need. I wanted to share this beautiful quote with you that is in chapter 3. The pathway to healing occurs when you love yourself so much that the darkness from the past can no longer coexist with your faith in the light of the present moment. Place your faith in the universe. Read this prayer and it can really, really help you. Thank you, universe, for presenting me with this divine assignment for spiritual growth and healing. I am ready and willing to show up for this assignment with love. I welcome your support. Show me where to go, what to do, and what to say. I trust that I am being guided by you. And guys, you know what? Since I've been implementing these prayers and these exercises, I feel the presence of the universe really helping, work in my favor. Yes, I'm still being tested. Like, don't get me wrong, there are still situations that I'm like, oh my gosh, why? Why is this still happening? But that's because there's things that I still have to learn. And I don't think our lessons ever really go away. I think that we're always learning. We're always learning. From the minute that we are born to the minute that we die, there is so many different lessons for us. And we just need to ask the universe for a little bit of support, for a little bit of guidance. Whilst I was vlogging today, my best friend rang me. Yay! And I got to have an amazing conversation with her before she flies off to Turkey and leaves me. This is my beautiful best friend. She is just as nuts as I am. Back to the book. There is a beautiful meditation that you can use to sit with your emotions, to honour those feelings, and then call upon compassion. Compassion is all about how you talk to yourself. So, for example, if you're going through a really bad situation, sitting there and saying, I'm not good enough, I can't get through this, I will never find a way out of this. This is all really negative, bad, fear-based self-talk. If you sit there and you sit with compassion and say, I understand this is how I'm feeling. This is natural to be feeling this way. Let's have a look, Jem, at how we can feel a bit better about the situation. You begin to immediately feel so much better. There's so much power in the way that you talk to yourself. So try calling upon compassion. And then welcome in healing. You'll be amazed with the work that the universe supports you with. You'll feel so much different. You'll feel like you are in control of those situations where you feel like you're out of control. You'll be trusted. You'll feel at peace. You'll feel so much better because you're talking to yourself with more respect. You're healing. Welcome in that healing. Welcome in that compassion, because this is such a beautiful journey and it will lead you to a much healthier, happier place. Me and Cohen are on the hunt. What are we looking for?
My yellow clothes that can never be found.
A yellow t-shirt, and look at this.
And trousers.
So we couldn't find an exactly yellow t-shirt, so we went for this really cool zombie hunting t-shirt that's got yellow on it. Sock Brothers, putting all the socks away. So Sock Brothers, we pair them up and then we put them in the paired pile. Then, to make it a bit more fun, we open the drawer. Go! Wait! And we throw them in. I mean, I am quite close, so it's pretty easy to do so. She says, and then drops. And we score who gets the most socks in the drawer. But the kids didn't want to help me today, so I am just doing it myself. Woo! We've got to make these boring, mundane, everyday jobs fun so that we can get through them without losing our minds. Woohoo! Oh, got a bit happy then, didn't I? Yeah. crisps and cheese on top of pasta bake is the one.
Time to put the little one to bed. Off we go. Night night.